What's going on, guys? It is Saturday, and if my count is accurate, that is day 156. Just wanted to give you guys kind of a quick update of the stuff that's been going on. I got a call yesterday from the Storage Pros. It's looking like I will start working part time for them on this upcoming Wednesday. School stuff is progressing. I have orientation with them on Thursday. I guess that is when I will pick my classes and whatnot. Um, I have to go in probably Monday and bring them the $20 application fee, as well as a letter regarding my side of, why I wasn't registered for the selective services, yada yada yada. So things are progressing. It's a little bit scary, but exciting at the same time. My excitement for that, however, is kind of dashed by the stress of not knowing what is going to happen with my mom's job. She had a bad day yesterday, and today she spoke with her boss, who says, you don't need to worry, you're not getting fired, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's like, can you trust them? They're kind of a shady place. It's just stressful because, I don't know. We are really, even with me working at the Storage Pros and going to school, we're dependent on more than just that. It's frustrating. Anyway, I'm trying not to worry about it though. I'm trying to just look at my future, basically, what I need to do for myself. And it kind of sucks to say that I need to not worry about, them when, my mom has taken care of me well beyond the amount of time she should have to, with all of the bad luck and just problems that I've had. you know it's difficult to say that I need to not think about them. But that's kind of true. If I'm ever going to get out of this rut, I need to focus on me. And school is essential. It is no longer something that I can just say, well, if I find a job, then I don't need to worry about it. That's not the case, because obviously none of these jobs that I'm finding are turning into careers. All of them have been, project based, or just have been awful. And it is what it is. But basically, I mean, with all that's going on right now, 2015 has the potential to be a great year for me. A stressful year, but a great year. And I am just hoping and praying that it turns out good. That by this time next year, you know, I will have nothing but good things to say about the year. I won't be done with school by then by any means. And Associates is a 2-year program, and I'm only going part time right now to see, how things work out. I'd like to say, I'd like to go full time. I'd like to do a full time schedule, but I don't know how well my school schedule is going to mesh with my work schedule. And I don't want to tell, them at the Storage Pros that, hey, I don't want to start making demands on my schedule. Be like, I can't work this day, I can't work this day, I can't work this day because I got classes. I don't want to do that and have them be like, well, we kind of needed somebody with a bit more flexibility. It's tough because I need to be working and I need to be going to school, and making them both work together has been an issue for me in the past. So, anyway, I need to head to the bank for my ma and deposit her work check. I will talk to you guys later. I don't know if it'll be later today. I may record more tomorrow and just combine them into one video like I've been doing. We'll see what happens. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, guys. It is Monday, day 158. That is if my count is accurate, as I explained on Saturday. Who knows at this point? I check the calendar, I count the days out. Sometimes I wonder if that calendar is even accurate. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm in my car. It is Monday morning. Right now I'm waiting for my windows to de-ice because I don't have an ice scraper. That isn't wholly accurate. I do have an ice scraper that I took out of my brother's truck. It, however, is a piece of crap and was not scraping the ice whatsoever off of my windshield. So I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for it to melt on its own, I guess. It's kind of going quicker than I expected it to. However, my windshield wipers are still not de-iced yet, I guess. I may have to get out of the car and help them along. I don't know. I hope you can hear me okay because I got my heater going full blast. Kind of a necessity today. To illustrate today, I'm going to tell you about a picture that somebody posted on Facebook. It's a picture of Detroit, of the Detroit skyline, I guess, in winter, in snow and all that. And the caption says, "It's the first real snowfall of the season. It's Monday, it's cold, and the Lions lost yesterday. Don't be an asshole, nobody's in the mood today." And that, it made me laugh, and it's really quite fitting because it is the first real snowfall. And I hesitate to even say real snowfall. You can still see the grass poking out of the snow because it's really more of a dusting so far today. But it's kind of, the first we've seen of snow this season. It's very cold, very icy. It's a typical January day in Michigan, which we haven't seen a whole lot of this winter so far. There was one day where there was a frosting of snow a while back, but by the time the sun came out, it had melted all of that, and I don't foresee that happening today. I think what we're seeing today is going to be here to stay for a while. We're only supposed to get more later on in the day, so we'll find out what happens. My brother isn't going into work because of the icy roads and whatnot. A lot of his job is driving around. They do gutters and whatnot. I don't know the exact specifics of what he does. My mom isn't going to work because she's not feeling well, which, she's entitled to, man. She went to work all Christmas week, could barely talk, didn't feel good, and she's still stuck through it. Now today she just needs the rest. She needs a day. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. As for what I am doing today, I have to, one, go put gas in my car because sitting here is draining my gas. Two, I have to go to my bank and get a direct deposit form, I guess, because I don't have checks, and I'm going to need that for work on Wednesday if I want to get direct deposit. I also need to come back here and write a letter essentially explaining that I did not willfully neglect to register for the Selective Service. I have to write a letter explaining that, bring it up to the college with my $20 application fee. So I got to come back here and do that, and then I'm going to call the lady, make sure that she's in the office. Things are going quick. I'm like This week has the potential to be a really big week for me to start off 2015. And it's got me nervous because it's like, it's a new job, and just, the possibility of going to school is going to be really new for me. And I don't know, I'm trying to stay out of that waiting for the shoe to drop thing. I'm still really worried that the new job is going to say we can't work with you on your schedule for school. It's got me worried. I want everything to work out well so that I can have both the job and go to school. And I explained all of this already, I know. But yeah, I'll be much more calm once everything is taken care of. But I'm gonna go do that so that I can come home and get all this done, because I really don't want to be out on these roads today. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I will talk to you guys later. See ya. What's going on, guys? It is Tuesday, day 159. It is about 11 o'clock in the evening. I'm getting ready to go to bed. Day one of the new job starts tomorrow. I have to be there at 9:30. Not particularly looking forward to the drive. I really need new tires for the car, at least two, but preferably all four. But yeah, I got to be there at 9:30, and we're starting to get snowy and icy roads over the last couple days. If you remember from earlier in the vlog, I talked about the fact that yesterday was kind of the first snowfall of the season, really, and it's sticking around, it seems. Of course, I mean, it would. We're not just going to not have winter. It's Michigan. But yeah, I'm nervous but excited at the same time. Man, everything, it's like this year has the potential to be so much different than what I've experienced over the last 10 or more years. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I have orientation for school on Thursday in the evening, Thursday 5:30. I guess that's when I'll pick my classes and everything. It's like I wish I could just kind of get everything figured out and done in one shot. Because I still, like, they're giving me credit for the books because my Pell Grant and my student loan or whatever probably won't go through until whenever. It's weird. I don't know. It's a confusing thing. That's part of the thing. That's part of what's kept me so long from, like, really committing and doing it, is every time I've started before, I've gotten frustrated with all the confusion and have given up. And that's not the case this time. This time I'm like, it's time to move forward. Excuse me. So yeah, there had been something that I had wanted to talk about that I can't remember what it was now at this point. I got everything that I needed to get done Monday taken care of. There was a bit of a scare at one point because when I went to put gas in the car, I couldn't get the gas door open to actually, the little door that covers the twisty cap, and I don't know anything about cars. I'm, like, very, very limited on my knowledge about cars, so I tend to overreact when stuff like this happens. So it's like, my car is on E, the light is on, I've got all this crap I've got to do, I've got these big changes that are coming through in my life. I can't deal with my car doing anything that, that kind of scares me, basically. Um, Turned out all I needed to do was pop the trunk open, and there's an emergency release for the door to the gas thing, and it worked out. I got it open. Because I'm very tired. Got it open, got gas in the car, great. Uh, but it was a bit nerve wracking. I actually I was at the gas station when this happened, and I had already paid for the gas, and I'm like trying to get it open. I'm trying to pry it open. Nothing's working. Finally, I go in. I get my money back. I drive the car back to the house because I'm freezing at this point, and I just I come in. I hang out here for a while. I look up some stuff on YouTube to see if I can figure out a way to get it open. Um, that's how I found out about the little release cord. Ended up working out. I went and I got gas in the car. I went to the library. I typed out a letter that I had to type out for the school. Um, I also got a couple library books, and then I went to the school, gave them the $20 for the application fee, talked to my advisor, or whatever you want to call her. She had me go over and talk to the financial aid people. Did that. Um, got that all taken care of. Then I went to my bank to get something to use so that I can get my direct deposit situated tomorrow. So it's like, man, everything's happening. It's 2015, man. It's gonna be a busy year. It's gonna be a good year. I'm just trying to stay positive. Um, the diet front. Let's talk about the diet front. I have not been doing good in the slightest. I'm back up to about 370. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not getting down on myself about it either. Um, the agenda first and foremost, I gotta get my tires on my car taken care of. Um, I'm only gonna be working part time, so I'm not gonna, things are gonna take a bit to get going. Um, but I gotta get my tires taken care of. Then I gotta get some new shoes and some decent workout clothes, and then I'm getting a gym membership. So I'm not giving up on the whole diet thing. It's just that my frustration of the Xerox job ending and all of that, I let it get to me. Now I'm getting myself back in the right frame of mind. So there's that to look forward to as well. Um, but that's really all I got to talk about. I am going to get to bed. I'm going to try and get this uploaded first. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, likely. I'll give you an update on the first day of the job. We'll see what happens. Time to get back on the ball, so to say. Night.